Good Sunday morning, South Carolina weather watchers. I'm your meteorologist, Joseph Peterson, and let's go ahead and talk about the weather for your Sunday. Starting off, what is going on right now throughout the entire state of South Carolina? Well, we do have some shower activity in the upstate. We see some shower activity in the low country with some beach hazard statements over here for the Charleston County area, or rip current statements over there for the Charleston County areas, and then beach hazard statements over there for like Georgetown, Myrtle Beach area. And so really just seeing some shower activity. Nothing else too more. There is a special marine warning out here towards the coast, but overall, everything else looking fine. We do have some rainfall going on in Pennsylvania, Maryland, Virginia, North Carolina, seeing some flooding. They had a flash flood emergency last night. Georgia having some rainfall. Same thing with Florida, Louisiana, and Texas. Now, what about our cloud cover? Well, in terms of cloud cover, we're talking about cloudy conditions like pretty much everywhere. There may be some clearing here and there, but it's definitely cloudy throughout the entire state. Now, if we take a look at our cloud cover for the future, you move this forward into this afternoon. We move this into this evening, even into tonight to 12 o'clock in the morning. And now, cloud cover activity continues to stay with us throughout the entire state, into tonight. Now, what about for our current temperatures? Well, we're talking about 80 Somerville, 80 Charleston, even 82 in Beaufort, 79 Orangeburg, and 81 in Georgetown, 81 Myrtle Beach, Conway, even 79 in Columbia, 79 Lugoff, and 78 in Newbury, 74 in Greenville, 75 Spartanburg, Gaffney, 77 in York, and Rock Hill. Now, in terms of air quality, looks like for the majority of us, we're looking pretty good. Moderate over there for Florence, over there for Aiken, over there towards Greenwood as well. So those areas are inside the moderate category, while everybody else inside the good category. If you're in the moderate category, just make sure that you're paying attention for that air quality as we move over into today. High temperatures, we're talking about 83 in Greenville, 83 Spartanburg, as well as 90 in Columbia, 92 Orangeburg, and 90 in Moncks Corner, 84 Charleston, 87 Georgetown, and 86 in Myrtle Beach, 89 Hilton Head Island. Heat index values, for the most part, up to around 100 to 105, somewhere around there, probably around 100 to 105 in the Midlands, the low country areas, a little bit of the PD. Even some of the PD is going to be in the 90s. Upstate's going to be in the 90s, but lower 90s, and some may not even get up into the 90s today. Wind for today, winds are going to be around 5 to 10 miles per hour, maybe even higher than that, around 20 near the coastal areas. And if you look at those wind gusts could potentially gust up to 15 to 25 miles per hour today. So it's going to be a breezy day today for sure. Now, what about our rainfall? Rainfall, for the most part, again, looking like a good amount, from a quarter of an inch all the way up to a half an inch in areas like Greenville, Spartanburg, Rock Hill, Columbia, not Charleston, Sumter, King Street, Georgetown, Myrtle Beach, and then maybe even a half an inch to an inch for areas like Charleston, Walterboro, Hilton Head Island, moving over into areas like Winsboro. And somebody may even see an inch to an inch and a half. Now, what about for the SPC outlook? Severe thunderstorms are possible. Look inside the upstate, look into the Midlands. Severe thunderstorms are definitely possible. Isolated damaging wind gusts of up to 60 miles per hour. And then for excessive rainfall, everybody has a risk of some isolated flash flooding today. Now for the crazy score, we're already at a 30 for this morning. Beach hazard statements, rip current statements as well. And then obviously just with the condition, we have a good amount of rainfall and cloud cover. Cloud cover for sure, bringing in a lot of that score as well. So let's go on now and take a look at the models. Time is at the bottom part of your screen. Please, please, please make sure that you pay attention to that, because that is very, 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 very important to do so. So time is right at the bottom. We're going to start off here at 9 o'clock in the morning. And just as we go on and push this forward, you can see as we get to around 11 a.m., 12 p.m., and just moving this forward, you start to see that rainfall start to form like in the upstate towards like the Grand Trent areas, the PD areas. And then as you move all the way to around 3, 4, 5 p.m., watch how all of this rainfall continues its way east. And all of that could potentially be thunderstorm activity. So it continues, and this is what brings our isolated damaging wind risk of up to 60 miles per hour, even as you get to around 7 p.m., 8 p.m., all the way to 9 p.m. And then by the time we get to 12 o'clock in the morning, it moves out, and we just have a couple of little showers kind of going on by around 12 a.m. But for the most part, You can see kind of like the main line of shower and storm activity gets through around 3 p.m. all the way to around 9 p.m. or so. And that's pretty much all that we're really watching for today. And obviously, we also have that risk of isolated flash flooding. And you can see with some of these storms, some of them could potentially be producing an inch, maybe an inch and a half of rainfall in about an hour, which is a good amount and could cause some isolated flash flooding. So, again, make sure that you're watching for that. So, shower and storm activity off and on all day, pretty much. Off and on pretty much almost all day, no matter where you are. And it could, like I said, it could start off as early as this morning for areas like in the Low Country, the Grand Strand areas, even parts of the Upstate as well. But that's pretty much all that I have to say here for today. Nothing in terms of the tropics, so we're good there. And I'm done for tonight, or for today, excuse me. If you want to, please go on, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the share button. It's free. It always will be. And then also make sure that you tune in tonight at 8 o'clock p.m. for your Sunday evening forecast update. We will be talking about this week's forecast for the week of August the 2nd going into August the 8th. Make sure you're there. I'll be back tonight.